Lori.
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 Mom.
Lori Ann Burns is an icon.
I think one of the impacts that we don't get to see firsthand as much as we used to when the store first opened was how much it served as a resource for people that were going through crisis and emergency on the spot. I remember there was a time I was working in the store and there was a family that walked in and they shared that they had recently gone through a fire. And it was like it wasn't even a second thought. Mom immediately sprung into action and asked them everything that they needed. And then they ended up leaving and coming back with a truck and some people to help them gather some things. They got clothes, they got furniture. This is back when we had a whole nother part of the store that had furniture as well. And I'll never forget just the looks on their faces, because it's almost as if I don't know what led them to the store that day. I don't know what led them to share what they were going through. If they had already known through the community that we were a resource, I don't know those details. But I will say that just knowing that that family felt safe to come here, of all places, come here, share what they were going through, and that they were met immediately with compassion and action, I think shows the real impact of Reflections of Trinity, of Lori Wong, her vision, the hard work of all the volunteers, of everybody that shows up every single day. And I think that right there captures just the essence of what Reflections does, right? There's a need in the community, and the people here know that they can come and they can find resource, shelter, real action.
One thing that I can certainly say about Lori, if I had to describe her in a word, I think faithfulness, because she has followed through with every vision that God has given her. And one of the biggest things that I've seen her work on is this project of Reflections of Trinity, and how it's grown from a small idea to a huge impact in the community and the surrounding areas here. I remember when it was just a little store that happened, was a swap that happened once a month or once a quarter, and then moved into a little store that was funding missions, and then it became a true missions organization. The first food distributions that we had were, I think we packed 50 boxes. It was very small. And now we see hundreds of people coming every week that are impacted. We're impacting schools where we're taking backpacks to the schools so that kids go home with food for the weekend. We're serving seniors of their communities where they might be not able to get out and get food, and food is a problem for them. We're servicing them. There's so many things that have developed through Lori being faithful to the vision that God gave her to impact the community. So it's been a privilege to have her in my life and to be in hers for more than 30 years, but also to be a part of what has happened with just an idea and to see how it's grown. And we also appreciate the support of the community, because this is not something that one person can do. It takes a community, it takes a group of people working together, it takes people with vision that can come alongside us and help us grow this, because no family should go hungry.
I can be there with all of you tonight as we celebrate our dear friend Lori. Many of you have witnessed firsthand how her unwavering faith, bold vision, and steady leadership have guided Reflections of Trinity into being a true force in the nonprofit. What sets Lori apart isn't just what she's built, how she's built it. She's got an extraordinary team, one rooted in compassion and purpose, and together they transform kindness into action, restoring dignity, renewing hope, and strengthening lives across our community. I've been incredibly fortunate to get to know Lori through our time in Leadership Cobb, class of 26, Lead the Way. And I can say with complete confidence that anyone embodies what it means to lead the way, it's Lori. She doesn't just talk about it, in fact, she lives it every single day with humility, grace, and an unshakable commitment to others. Lori, I'm better because I know you. Your friendship is a gift, and your example is an inspiration, and I'm blessed that our paths cross. So tonight, as you gather for dessert and stories, please join me in saluting Lori for everything she does and being the wonderful person she is. Cheers to you, Lori.